All right, you just took a 2-goal lead. 5 minutes left in the game. You lose the face-off and compound the error with a slash to the helmet, head, neck area. Got to be more disciplined than that. You only give this offense with this kind of firepower so many chances. I mean, they're going to start putting them in. Timeout. Great job, Malvern. Out of the timeout, put pressure on ball while they were man down, forced the first couple passes to be uncomfortable and spread out, disrupted their timing. Got lucky with an unforced turnover there at the end. But it started by them being a little bit more aggressive out of the gate there, out of the timeout. Yikes, and give it right back. Now we got trouble here, fellas. We got an offensive midfielder / attackman stuck down here on defense. Can't remember exactly how this plays out, but as a defenseman, when you get this situation, heightened awareness, I would probably ask this guy just to go lock off and play 5-on-5. But it looks like he's trying to be part of the zone defense here, which he might not know exactly what to do necessarily. So just heightened awareness as the other 5 defensemen helps support him. Nice job defensively, holding strong. Haverford being very patient with the ball, not forcing anything. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at what happens here. Finally, Haverford recognizes that they have a matchup here. They have this guy try to isolate here at X. Jackson, 33, realizes that this is a matchup and decides to slide early, probably a little too early in my opinion, which gives this guy a chance to kind of dance with them around the net, make Jackson make a couple poor decisions. With that, Timmy Mitchell, who's covering up here, slides all the way in. This number 33, this is one of Haverford's best players. Someone that you can't leave with his hands free. So you see Timmy's got to go to number 9 here. Max is in fine position in here. See man, see ball. Sean, on the other hand, needs to recognize that with Timmy crashing to that crease guy, he's got to get himself more in this position and be split in 32 and 33, more in an open V with his butt towards the goal, his feet right here, being able to see both. He's out of position here. Starts with the bad slide, or poorly timed slide, I should say. But ultimately, you leave Haverford's best shooter top center with his hands free. That's a goal all day long. Great job by that attackman getting the ball out right to where his teammate was asking for it. Good catch, shoot, quick release. No chance a goalie saving that. 8-7. Ay. Okay, so big ground ball. Comes up with it. Defenseman, this happens. I've seen it frequently. All right, you get yourself into a position you got to be able to know how to get yourself out of traffic without throwing the ball away. You know, it's a tough pass. But remember, there's always some free space behind you if you could dip your way out. Don't have to be all or nothing here. That's a tough one. That's a tough turnover. 2 errors on Malvern's part. One was that penalty that led to that whole shift and eventual goal when it became 6-on-6. And then there you go. We get a possession. We give it right back. You go from being up 2 with less than 5 minutes. You give up 1. All right, you win the possession, and then you give it right back. Couple crucial errors. A good team like Haverford's going to capitalize on them. Skip passes again. They're looking for him. Nice job getting our sticks up in the lane defensively. Ball goes out of bounds. Malvern called timeout. Probably get things settled down. Maybe get some personnel on there. Looks like Malvern went man down. I'm not sure what the penalty was, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensemen on the field. See Malvern going with a jump. Man down again. Pressing out here. Making these guys work a little bit. All right, they broke it. Crash in. Whew, off the pipe. Wow. Wow. That should have been a goal right there. A little bit of confusion by Malvern off ball. Missed this cutter. That should have been a goal. Timeout, Haverford. We're evened up here, 6-on-6. Malvern's in their zone. Six seconds left. Malvern calls a timeout. I'm not 100% sure why. You know, maybe there's a little something off ball. We want to dial in, make sure we're set here. Ball goes out of bounds on your end of the field. You are able to call a timeout. However, it also gave Haverford a chance to put some looks in. Unfortunately, you can't see what happens here. Camera is off ball. However, our defenseman on ball ultimately plays poor positioning, and there wasn't a slide ready to go. Yikes. Yikes. How much time's on the clock? 1 second left on the clock. They tie it up. Ball's on the end line here, fellas. Our defenseman had played his footwork a little poor, but regardless, defensively, we cannot forget about what our responsibilities are. All right, if the ball's down in this corner over here, we're sliding from the crease. You got to be hot. You're helping in. Your guy's the least dangerous guy on the field. 24 should be helping in. This slide guy's got to be ready to go. Kudos to Haverford by recognizing no slide was ready and going hard, coming across the middle of the cage, putting it in the back of the net. We got ourselves overtime, fellas.